welcome back to Cleaning is My Therapy. My name is Jamie, and I am tackling this living room. My kids were home for spring break, so they were helping me get the curtains down. Well, my son was helping me get the curtains down, and my daughter, she wasn't too thrilled when I said they were on camera and I was not cutting them out, because then I would cut out getting all the curtains down. So I'm like, well, y'all just got to deal, and y'all ignore the curtain rods. I know I need new ones. I've needed new ones for in here for quite some time. It has just not really been on like my high priority list, but so now I'm just getting all my curtains thrown in the washer, and I'm showing you the bottoms of these, showing you like how nasty they are from the dogs. I don't know why I bought white curtains. Lesson learned, but I did order some sample laundry soaps from this company called Maverick Candle Company, and oh my god, their laundry soaps smell amazing, and they do clean. Y'all, they really do clean. I just went ahead and poured the whole pack, but you only need 2 tablespoons of the laundry soap. But the only reason why I went ahead and poured the whole pack in there is because it was a big load, and it was the curtains. So, absolutely love the laundry soaps. I do plan on ordering some more. But right here, I am just going in with some Gain Power Wash on my windows and the window seals, and the scrubber I am using, I got off of Amazon. I will try to find it and try to link it down below. The scrubbers I was using, I bought them off of Amazon a couple of years ago. But I will try to find it and leave it linked down below. But I'm also going to go in with my Steam Shot cleaner and clean the window sills, because, y'all, let's be honest, I do not clean my window sills often. It's like a springtime thing. Once a year, I do that when it starts warming up and I can open up the windows and just air out the house. That is pretty much when I will clean the tracks in my windows. So I don't know if it's just me or if anybody else does that too. But also, y'all, thank you for bearing with me. I needed a break. I was so drained. I was exhausted. And I really just wanted to clean the house without having a camera on me. And so I just needed a little break. So thank you guys for not leaving, and thank you guys for bearing with me. But we're going to be back on track. So, and on this day, I was busy. I had a lot going on. My daughter had a dentist appointment, so I had to take her to the dentist early that morning, and then I got home, and just to let y'all know, I was already getting ready to spring clean this living room, but my mother-in-law had just texted me and told me she was on the road. She was on her way to the house, and I'm just saying I didn't deep clean the living room because she was coming. It was already planned to be done. But these windows are awful. You can see the dog's nose prints in it because they're always in these windows barking at the UPS guy, the mailman, people walking down the streets. They just bark. But so I was just getting this tackled, and I was just trying to get it done because I had 3 hours. But I also needed to wash like all of the throw blankets because they just needed a good washing. They smelled like dogs. The dogs do lay on them. So like when we do have company come in, and I know they're coming to stay for a few days, she stayed for a week and visited with the kids. So I wanted to make sure they were all washed and fresh and clean so they didn't smell like dogs. And like, you guys are going to see me looking towards the camera and talking, but my son was standing behind the camera and he was talking to me about something. I don't remember what it was, but he was talking to me about stuff. And then a few minutes later, he came back in and was talking to me. He was reading something on the internet, and he was telling me that this guy married his character on some video game. Like, I was like, seriously? He's like, yeah, for real, mom. I'm like, that's weird, and that's some psycho shit right there. But he was telling me about that, and it just, I don't know, it amazes me, people these days.
You look at me like I'm crazy when I shut my feelings out. You look at me like I'm different, still you stay cause you feel something real. Get so lost in my moments, doesn't mean I don't need you. I fell in love with your colors, they kinda tell me what I'm thinking. I fell in love with the way we are and the way we lose it. There's something different about us, and the reason why we stay. We fly around like paper planes, they never know where we will fall. Nobody can see us, still they wanna tear us apart. There's something different about the way we are.
So now I'm getting the curtains hung up. My daughter was helping me, and right here is when I realized I need a new curtain rods. I really do, but when I go to the store, I don't think about it. So I need to make a list. When I make my shopping list, I need to put the curtain rods on there, so I will remember to buy new ones. But I was scrolling on TikTok, and this lady's like, hang your curtains up wet, and because they'll just air dry, and then won't have no wrinkles and stuff like that. But by doing that, it made my house smell really good, because I didn't put them in the dryer to dry them. They were still damp from the wash, and they smelled amazing. The whole house just smells so good. So this is something I will be doing every time I pull the curtains down and wash them. But also using that laundry soap, it just smelled so good, and it made the whole house smell really good. And even after the curtains and the blankets just being around for like 2 days, the house just smelled so good, clean and fresh. And the laundry soap I used on the curtains is supposed to smell like Baccarat Rouge. It's a high-end perfume. I've never smelled that perfume before, but it's what it's supposed to smell like, and it smelled amazing. I love it. So I do plan on ordering more of the laundry soaps, but the house just smelled so good for a few days afterwards.
Would you stay till the morning light, or would you follow me, or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy, or would you stay with me?
Just ignore the rags and stuff that need to be washed. But these laundry soaps, you only need 2 tablespoons, and they were a sample pack. And there was enough in there to do 2 loads of laundry, and you only need 2 tablespoons of it, and that is it. And the stuff. So now I am making my linen spray. It is a tablespoon of alcohol, and I use 99% alcohol, and then 20 to 30 drops of whatever fragrance oil you want to choose. And a cup of water, and you just mix it up, and your house will smell so good, and it don't stain the furniture. I've been making this for years. This is probably like the 20th time I have showed making my linen spray, and you can use any fragrance oil. essential oil that you want. Base of it is alcohol and water. That is it. So I stopped paying overprice for linen sprays once I figured out how to make it myself.
It's not under neon bright lights when I see you dancing on the Polaroids. Just wanna have a good time, don't you? It all goes low, low, low. I don't wanna talk before the moment.
And I know it is not Easter no more, and all my Easter stuff was still up. But at this time when I filmed this video, it wasn't Easter yet. This was actually like the week before Easter weekend. And so I got it filmed, but I never got it edited and ready until now because I just needed a break. I was so tired and just wore out. And not only that, for like the past week and a half, I just was not feeling like myself at all. I just, for like a week, I was just curled up on the couch, binge watching Army Wives and sitting in the dark. So I just really wasn't having a good week. So, and I just needed that time just to relax and recharge and kind of just get back to myself. And plus, and then I really wanted to work out in the garden. So like after I spent a week on the couch, just relaxing and recharging, that next week I just spent outside in the garden. And, also we do have a bunch of more baby chicks and they're about 8-9 weeks old now. So, and I actually here in a minute need to go out there and we have a small little run that we made that we put the baby birds in. And because our big birds have got to get used to seeing them and hearing them. So for the next few weeks before we can actually add them into the run with them. So I've just been doing that. And then I let the birds out while the babies are out there just so they can get used to them. But the babies are still like protected. We had a little puppy playpen when the girls were really little. I used that to keep them like in a small area while I was getting stuff done. So we converted that over to the baby birds. And then I just put some cattle panel fencing over top of it to keep them in and keep them safe. But hope you guys had a fantastic Easter and a good weekend. And y'all, again, thank you guys for bearing with me. And I just needed a little break and just recharging. But I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend and Tuesday. And I'll talk to y'all next week. Bye.